Good morning again. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and yes, before we get going on the JRC, a brief disclaimer. If you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, pertinent links are right there in the description box for you, so should you like to deep dive into those subjects, you'll definitely be able to do so. Trigger warning, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. I use profanity a lot. And when we talk about places like the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of, allergies, people with mental health issues, and disabled people being tortured and abused. So if you got a child that is 16 and younger and they're watching this, parental supervision, very much advised, alright? Alright, yes. The mascot is here. You wanna say hi to the people? You say hi? You wanna say hi? Say hi, Mr. Meow. You're gonna say hi, Mr. Brown Cat Nose. Oh my. Alright, where we left off. This one, shock treatment has been proven time and time again to be unhelpful in just about every field it's used in. The only one I would argue is fleeing suspects in regards to cops. Otherwise, for real, in the case of self-injurious behavior, the person is still being harmed. In either case, it's dehumanizing and cruel. Yes, and thank you, finally, somebody who says it who's not me. How does it make sense to help someone not go into self-injurious behavior by you instead causing the pain to them? They're still in pain. Whether it's by themselves or by you, they're still experiencing pain. You're teaching them nothing but fear. And as we know, fear is not good as a permanent method in modifying behavior except by means of PTSD. Even then, you can't control the outcomes with said mental health issues. So, just saying is all. Alright, we are going to go here next. Alright, this comment says, I want the FDA to ban the use of electric shock devices on people for behavioral modification. I have family members with different types of disabilities, including autism, and the idea of someone shocking them to modify their behavior is appalling. Thank you. It's inhumane, and there are other therapeutic methods that help regulate behavior without causing physical harm or injury. And can we stop with the whole we've tried everything bit? No, you haven't. You don't even understand the concept that positive behavioral supports is an umbrella term, not an actual treatment method. So don't tell me you've tried everything. You very obviously haven't. Matter of fact, the JRC has advanced zero have grown absolutely not at all along with everybody else inside the medical field. They are practicing the exact same crap they practiced in the 70s. Well, everybody else has moved on. But they are still insisting they've tried everything. You may have tried everything via the 1970s, but you sure as hell has not tried everything considering what we have at our disposal in the modern world. Can we stop with that? It's annoying. Alright, let me go again. We'll read this comment here. It says, I am not autistic myself, but I have many friends and family who are. The idea that the shock treatment devices could be used on anyone is horrific. Thank you. Even within proper context, it's still something that is not recommended. The fact that they are just like, oh, you said words when I told you to be silent? Shock. This is not sane behavior. I would not want to see these friends or family members in pain for any reason, and instead would want to encourage more generative ways of helping people. Please make sure these devices are banned for use. Let's just say it is a damn good thing nobody tried to force me into a place like the JRC, because my mom would have took a far more physical and direct approach. It wouldn't have gone well. At all. And I do mean at all. It would just have been. Yeah. Whew. Wouldn't have been good, folks. It wouldn't have been good at all. Alright, and we'll do probably an extra couple here on page 10 real quick. Alright, let's read this comment here. This one says, I am autistic. I want the FDA to pass a rule banning the use of electric shock devices for behavioral modification. Not only is it dangerous for the individuals being exposed to it, but it's inhumane treatment for a group of people already facing dehumanizing stigma. The risks heavily outweigh any potential benefits. Folks, the moment we are outed underneath our label, there is a giant target that is constantly on our backs, literally forever. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter how well you get at blending in and faking to be neurotypical, that target is still there, because they already know your label. You could put on the absolute most fooling, Oscar-worthy performance of all goddamn time. But that target is still there, and they still treat you differently. I'm sorry, but I am 40. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it for you all. I'm not going to tell you, oh no, everything's going to be wonderful. They're so kind and understanding. If you call condescension being kind and understanding, sure. Sure. It's because you other us. It is because you use terms like differently abled and special needs that continues to put the other on us. So it doesn't matter how good we are at faking neurotypical or how long our endurance is in regards to how long we can hold up a mask. At the end of the damn day, we're still other. And until we're not other, and we actually do not just talk about being inclusive and diverse, but actually embrace it in all its facets without excuses or complaints, you see where we're going here, right? Yeah. Alright. Couple more. Alright, this one says, as someone who has autism, I find it unethical and morally bankrupt to try and control people's behavior through acts of harm, as I have often been subjected to and am still recovering from. Preach it! So am I, hon. So am I. So are we all. Alright, and our last one here, of course, is the ASAN template, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you there, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do tend to get removed from time to time, so folks, you know the drill. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Don't forget to utilize the comments. And make sure that you are still set up to receive notifications, so as we continue to update the multiple series on this channel, you don't miss anything. I do appreciate your time, and as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea absolutely do. Hope you have a good one. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.